We have some breaking news. Hall of Fame kicker Justin Tucker of the Ravens has been suspended for 10 games.
Hello. You're returning into the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, Lamar Jackson and Kevin Hart come together on Coldest Balls. And Lamar says the hardest part of being a pro is being a vocal leader. Look, guys, look. I know some people caught that. They're like, yo, what? I'm getting nice with the AI. Like I'm Allen Iverson, baby. Crossover. But Lamar goes on Coldest Balls with Kevin Hart. And, of course, they're sitting in the ice bath. And Kevin Hart asks him, he said, yo, what's the hardest part about being a pro? And Lamar, being as honest as possible, like he always is, answers from the heart. And he pretty much goes soliloquy, pretty much stating that, look, it's been a leadership role. He comes from a place where you lead by not what you say, but by what you do. I work, but you watch me bust my tail, work my tail off. I set the example. I don't take no days off. I give you all the stuff that you need. You know what I'm saying? Watch me and we'll be fine. I don't need no hoopla, doopa, oopity doo. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much how a lot of guys from where he's from, that's how a lot of them act. One of the famous ones that come from there is Andre Johnson. Andre Johnson, everyone say he was the silent giant. 6'3" monster. You got drafted by the Houston Texans. An amazing receiver. My favorite receiver during that time. And when I'm talking about he had it all, he had it all. He was a track star, could jump, mobile, quick, size. He, as much as a complete receiver you'll ever see in the history of the NFL. From size, speed, everything. Complete package. And he was one of those guys where he didn't talk. At least not a lot. Very just, I'm going to work my butt off, watch the way I work hard. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play the audio and video of exactly what Lamar said, and then we're going to break it down even further, all right? So without further ado, let's get this party started. And also, if you like more content like this, please remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and support the channel, all right? Let's get this party started.
What was the most difficult adjustment for you in the NFL?
Just being a leader.
Okay.
I'm gonna say being a leader because I'm really not outspoken, like being vocal with my guys, like, oh, let's do this and that, or got a great motivational speech. I don't have that. You know, I just pretty much lead by example. I go out there, I'm gonna work hard. I expect that out of you. But as I've been growing in the league, it's like, nah, you gotta talk to the guys. Coaches and stuff like to tell me, like, talk to the guys. I'm like, all right. Now I talk to them one-on-one, but certain things I'm seeing, I gotta voice it more. I voice my opinion more to those guys.
What was the most?
So, guys, the reason why that is a mainstay is because one thing that you've known with the Baltimore Ravens is that during the John Harbaugh era, there was a time where the players had to speak up. There was a time where the players had to draw a line in the sand. There was a time when the players had to look at him and say, enough is enough. I want to win. This isn't college, right? This is the pros. This is the coaching you working together on the same wavelength, especially with the quarterback, to win a game. College, it's like, okay, my little minions, like a marionette. Run for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's different. In the pros, it's man to man. Like, these are high-paid athletes at the highest level of professional football, and you gotta be able to work with them to get the job done. Because if not, they're gonna look at you like, something wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? So that's why this could be a very big step for Lamar. Because here's the thing, guys. We know what it takes to. We've already got 2 Super Bowls as Baltimore Ravens. You know what I'm saying? We saw what's needed to win. But we've never seen the Ravens win being led by the offense and win without the ever so preaching style of Ray Lewis. So this is a whole different flow, whole different flavor than what we're used to. Lamar is embracing that. He is learning the ups and downs. This is why I say his story is, out of all of the other quarterbacks, are going to be the most impactful. Easily going to be the most impactful. Because you have to understand that it's not just like, oh, I came in the league and I was bang, bang, boom. That's not the way a story goes. A story, you start from the beginning and you try to work yourself through. And there's a crescendo. And you're crescendoing till you start to reach a climax. And during those times, a lot of times there's pitfalls, there's drops. But even though it drops, you got to get back up into the crescendo so you can reach the climax. Lamar's story best illustrates that. Coming out in college, everyone's saying he shouldn't play. You know what I'm saying? He should play probably a different role on the team. Kick returner, punt returner, wide receiver, running back. And his mom standing firm saying, no, he's a quarterback. And Lamar saying, I'm a quarterback. All the way to the NFL where they were like, we're the professionals. We're telling you you're not going to succeed at this. You're going to fail. And then Lamar looking at them and say, well, watch me do this. And then after him doing that and garnering all of the individual accolades that kids and players dream of acquiring, them moving the goalpost to say, well, listen, since you're so magical, since we were so wrong, now the only comp you got is Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady. Not even Joe Montana. We don't compare you to him either. You better win 3, 4, 5 because you were never supposed to be a quarterback in the first place. And he's mitigated that. See, it better mirrors life. As you get older, you realize that nothing in life is a Disney movie. Disney is like, oh, and we lived happily ever after. Come here, girl. Put this down. You know what I'm saying? That's how Disney movies go. A lot of kid movies. But life isn't like that. There is something, you go through a lot of pitfalls during the happily ever after. Or the story doesn't end after the happily ever after with the kissing scene with the sun. The sun, what's it called, going down? You understand where I'm coming from? So that's why I tell everybody, it resonates with everybody. He has the opportunity now, with him grasping more of the leadership role, to start to say, look, we're doing it this way. I'm the quarterback. You listen to me. And I'm not saying that he's going to be disrespectful to John Harbaugh, because John Harbaugh is an esteemed coach. He's been a long-time coach. He's had success, everything else like that. What I'm saying is he will better be able to check the teammates who are not doing what they're supposed to, not playing how they are supposed to, not practicing how they're supposed to, not performing how they are expected to. You understand where I'm coming from? That will be his thing now. And it's heavy is the head that wears the crown. Because at the end of the day, and I always tell people that, people are like, I don't know why I want Lamar checking me. He's getting all of the blame. When the Ravens don't win, do they blame it on Patrick Ricard? No. Mark Andrews, already see that. Remember, the pass wasn't good, so no. Zay Flowers fumbled at the goal line. No. Tyler Wallace, no. John Harbaugh, no. EDC, no. Anybody on the defense is a heck to the no. Derrick Henry, no. The owner, no. It solely falls at the feet of Lamar Jackson. So not only does he deserve it, he has earned the right. Because the responsibility of winning falls at his feet. It doesn't fall at the coach's feet. We already see the way it happens. EDC, he built the perfect team. So he doesn't get no blame. Harbaugh, the Hall of Fame coach. He don't get no blame. Steve Bisciotti, the owner, they run an amazing organization. He don't get no blame. Where's the fault? Lamar, he should have been a quarterback anyway. Should have been a running back. Should have been a receiver. Could have even been a tight end. But he should have been that. Oh, y'all think y'all so smart? Well, let's see him go beat Tom Brady then. And if he's not that, we're going to lay into him every time we get a chance. With responsibility, you have to be a leader. You cannot lead without responsibility. You see where I'm coming from? Just like when you hear like say, Like when I was growing up, my mother and father were a team, but my father, head of the house. And I've never seen when my pop said, this is the way we're going. You couldn't deviate. We all had to follow lock and step with it. Because his was the responsibility of leadership in the household. And even if you did, you still had to respect it. That's what Lamar's getting into now. And it's not for everybody, but he's been thrust into it because there's no other person on the team that's going to do it. And he's the quarterback. He's the most talented. And he's been forced into it. You understand? Because his coach ain't going to do it. He don't got another player on the team that's going to do it. So it's him or bust. And I think Lamar has come to understand that. And now he's like, okay, I'm ready now. I loved it, man. Shout out to him for getting this with Kevin Hart, and shout out to Kevin Hart for the production. Straight up, it was a good episode, and I'll put it in the description so you guys can go to it. Okay, but what do you guys think? Do you think Lamar's ready to be that all-spoken leader? You know what I'm saying? Ready to lead this team to a Super Bowl, or do you think he ain't ready yet? Let me know what you think down in the comments, please. All right, but as always. That's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. And now we get down, we have fun, we laugh. But everything we talk about, we're doing what? Facts and truth. Guys, please make sure that you remember to like and subscribe and to support The Wunderkind Morning Show. You know what it is. We're live Monday through Fridays, 9:30 to 10:30. Fridays is a little early because we go to the bread box at Bimbo and we go live from the phone. But it's live Monday through Friday. We touch on all hot topics of sports, and at the end of every show, you have a little bit of nostalgia trivia from the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, but a smiling face. Guys, support the channel. Be there, be squared, okay? Also, if you'd like to donate to the channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR code to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description also of every video that we do. Name of it is money sign. The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. This show is not just signing off, and as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Hold up. One more time.
We have some breaking news. Hall of Fame kicker Justin Tucker of the Ravens has been suspended for 10 games.
Yerp!
Finish him, Daddy. You're not my dad.